And hey guys, and welcome. Today I'm over here at the All-Star Movies Resort. So I'll be walking around today at this resort, and I wanted to start off over here because of that big old yellow bus over there. Now on the other side, looking straight on down where the bus is, this is what you guys are looking at. So this is the actual main entrance. You're coming in with the car, and you guys are going to see the movies right along the side of the building there. And this is going to be the big canopy that you're going to drive your car, van, bus, any of that stuff underneath. You're going to get out and they're going to take your luggage. You're going to go right through them doors right there, and you're going to check right into the main check-in area. So that's going to be the main lobby. And back there is actually some of the rooms you guys are going to be staying at. We'll get to that in a little bit. But right now we're going to go right on in. You got the red carpet waiting for you out here. So these are actually like a real low-cost place to stay here in Disney. And actually it's one of our favorite places anymore. We like staying in these places just because my kids have so much fun over here, which is actually amazing. You'd think that it would be the higher end resorts, but they actually like these guys. They're more kid friendly over here. So this is the main lobby when you guys are walking in. They've got the old Indiana Jones out there. You've got the check-in over here with the little movie clips out in front. You got them up on top and right on the front of the actual little sections they're standing at there, right at the desk where they're checking you in. So that's where you'll check in coming in. And then you're going to continue right on down the hall, and you're going to see where all the movie artwork is on the wall. And they've got their general store slash gift shop over there. So right now, this is just the main lobby. And we're going to make our way down right now. And now, when you walk in, this is actually the main hallway. So if you take a left where everybody is right there, it's going to take you out to the buses. The right's going to take you on back to the cafeteria, and it's going to take you out to the or the food court, and it's going to take you right out to the pool. But right here is the actual store. So when you guys are coming up, this is a good look at the store here. This is Donald's Double Feature. That's the name of the actual store, and this gives you an idea. They're all decorated out for Halloween right now. Give you a little peek in the store today, and we're actually going to have a video of this posted. And now we'll head on down the hall here. And on the left, you got all the artwork of the movies, and then you're going to come on down, and they've got their food court down here, which is actually their, it's actually a pretty big size food court, but you know, when you walk in, you got the theming that it's like you're at the movie theater. This is one thing I like in there. So you walk in, you've got, first of all, you got somebody here doing the characters, and then you've got like a big movie print on the wall right up there. So right now you're going to walk in, you're going to see the Haunted Mansion right there, and then you've got the actual spot you're going to sit, and this is where actually all the restaurants are. So you're coming in here, you're going to get hungry or whatever, you're going to make your way down here, you're going to walk in. Instead of going out to dinner somewhere, you can just come right in here, and they've got a little bit, it's kind of like a fast food type place. You grab and go, it's a grab and go, whatever you want. You got your sodas, you got your breakfast, you got your dinners, you got your pastries. So when you're coming in here, these are some of the stores you're going to see in the All-Star Movie Resort. You got the Lyric, you've got the Majestic. That's actually a cool place to be. We've been there several times. You've got the Lyric, and then you've got the Grand. So each one is labeled where you're going to want to go for your food, and up above is going to give you the menu of everything that is serving when you guys are walking in. So if you're looking at pastries, you'll walk over to the pastry side. If you guys are looking for pizza, you're just going to go right on over and get the pizza. There's where your sodas and stuff like that are. There's some of your mugs down below here, and outside there, that area right there is where you're going to go and get your drinks. So that's where your refills are going to be. So you're going to come right on out over here. You're going to have refilled sodas and stuff like that. You got the ice, you got the napkins, all that stuff sitting around right there. And you can also ask when you're buying your food if you need extra napkins and stuff. They'll either tell you where to go and get it, or they'll have them behind the counter and give it to you. And we're going to make our way out now. So this is pretty much a wrap-up of where you're going to come and eat in here. And this is the All-Star Movies again. And actually make our way over to the... right now we're at the Fun Arcade, the Real Fun Arcade. So if you guys aren't familiar, each resort has their own arcade. This one's called the Real Fun Arcade. Give you a little look. And now we're going out of the arcade. We're heading back on out to the pool. So all the actual resorts have the pool set up out, like usually right out the back door, you're gonna get greeted with your pool. This one's got the old Sorcerer Mickey in the back with the water shooting up in the air. This is actually one of the nicer pools in the All-Stars. I like the water shooting up. You're gonna come back, you got the map. They always got the directory map right in the back there, so you're gonna come walking out the back, you got the map, you got the big old pool there. Get a little look at the pool for you. And what makes this pool so cool is you've got that big archway up above Mickey, and he's got the water spraying all over the place. So you get a little bit of shade. It's kind of like an island out there, and you're gonna, have a little bit of fun out there while he's dropping the water down. Some of the pools don't have any of that stuff, so you're just sitting out there and the sun's beating down on you all day. That's actually real cool. It's like misters coming down on you with the water spraying, so you get to choose. And then we're gonna make our way down over here to their outside wet bar. So each one of these All-Stars actually have a wet bar outside, and this one's no different than the other ones. You come walking out of the back, and you're gonna take a left, and then you're greeted with your wet bar over here, the silver screen. And you can actually walk up, you see the chairs right there, so you guys can actually go right over to the chairs. And they've got their little menus right up in front there, so if you guys want to peek going by, you just come walking up, you take a look, see what they got, and you can either order or you're on your way. So you got a little more tables over here to the left. And we're going to continue on straight right now, so we're not going to go around the pool right now. We're actually going to head over to the little, they got like a little Toy Story section over here. So we're going to go over here. It's where Andy's room is, so we're going to make our way down. It's a nice little walkway here. You got some shade if you guys want to try to stay at the sun. At least you got a little bit of shade. I'm finding more and more nowadays they want to get rid of all the trees and stuff. And man, I tell you, with the heat down here, you need some coverage. They might have to rethink all that and start putting some trees back in, because it's crazy. And the only downside is you're going to need to put some big trees in, which is a lot of work and a lot of the supports and stuff to get them back in. But as you're coming down to the Andy's room, you can take a little, it's a kind of like a little tee off to the side, and then you've got like a little kid's playground down here. So there's the little playground. If you got some kids and you want to bring them on down here, that's where they're going to go. They can hang out. It's not a bad sized playground. So if you're bringing your kids, Marley's played here a little bit, Morgan's been in there a little bit. And now we're back out and we're heading down to Andy's room. You got that little place we just passed on the left. You can actually go in there and they actually feature some little movies in there. And as you're making your way down, you got the guy here mowing the lawn. You used to never see that. That was always hidden. They did that at times, you'd never see it, but now it's all over the place. And now you've got the big buckets on the side. The buckets are the staircases to walk up to that next floor. You've got RC in the middle here, which is kind of cool seeing him. I've taken several pictures at RC. You've got a little checkerboard here if you guys want to play checkers. You got the soldiers up above all the rooms, so it's kind of cool looking up and seeing the old toy soldiers there. And in the distance, you can see Andy's room down there, and you've got Woody and you've got Buzz Lightyear. A little bit of the old, looks like the old Pizza Planet action going on there with the old solar system there. And this doorway, when you walk into this section, that's a pretty big doorway. It's built to resemble Andy's room. So you're coming in, you got the sign up there. And then you come walking on in, and they've got a little bit of decor in this section of the room. So this is, if you're down here, this is what's going to tell you where you're staying. You're obviously come in, take a left, you're going down to the Toy Story section. You've got Woody there, he's got the old name on the shoe, you've got Bo Peep, you got Rexy, you've got Buzz Lightyear there. You got some oversized checkers right there on the ground, the window, looking out the window. So it's kind of cool, it's set up like the little Toy Story. So it's a little bit, you've got a little bit of trinkets all over the place, kind of giving you the feeling that you're actually in the movie. And then you come heading on back out, and we're going to go right back up the center today. So this section here is pretty much, as you can guess, the Toy Story section. And we're going to make our way down to another section. And each one has their own little sets of alleyways and streets you're going to go. And just by the theming, you'll tell where you are. So we're back up here near the actual lobby area, pool area, the outdoor bar there. And now we're gonna make our way down past the pool. So when you're coming out the back door, it's to the left of the pool. We're gonna make our way on back. We'll get a little better look at the pool as we're going down. And then they've got a little kids section off on the left here. Give me a second. And this is kind of like an outdoor ice section for kids. And you can go in there also. They've got things in there, soda machines and stuff like that. You've got the restrooms and stuff. And then you've got in here a little kids section so they can walk around and splash and stuff like that. There's some water you can see splashing up right there. And on the other side, they've got like a little mini pool there. I'll get down to that in a second, but I just want to get another view of the pool, the big pool from this side. And once again, there's the water that Mickey's shooting down over the pool. And in the background, you can see the big brooms right there. That's kind of cool. They're the ones that splash the water on Donald Duck there. Another look at how empty this place is. So most of the resorts right now are empty. Now I am finding that the all-star resorts are a little bit more packed than most. And I think that's because of the pricing. Now in there, you see that little pool right there. That's where you can go with the little ones. And they're going to splash around in there. Keep an eye on them. You don't got to worry about the deep water. Now we'll keep making our way on down. There's another look at the pool. So you got that huge, it's like you're on a stage at a concert behind Mickey Mouse there. And you're going to walk right around the pool. So you're going to walk pretty much, these resorts, the All-Stars, have the big walkway that goes 360 degrees right around the pool. So that's pretty much the centerpiece in the back. And then you're going to make your way down to the next section. So as you can see here, now if you guys are staying here, you're going to have the dolls, and you're going to have the big Joker on the wall, or on the other side, you're going to have the sorcerer hats. But right now you got the ballet, you've got the Joker faces there, and the toy soldiers. And on the other side, you've got the brooms, you've got the sorcerer hat, and looking back at the pool, and the big star, that's going to obviously tell you you're in the All-Star Resorts. Look around for you. And we're going to keep making our way down, and we're actually heading down to the little Herbie the Love Bug section. So you're going to see all the little beetle bugs that were, you got the actual one that we used in Walt Disney, and then you've got the, they're like an oversized prop that's part of the building. And if you look at it, it's kind of cool because it looks like it's set up on an actual, if you're going into a garage, the big lift that lifts the car up, and they're working on it. Got a little peek of Donald and Daisy in there. And they're the big brooms, they're massive. That's probably my favorite set of rooms right there, just because of those brooms. I think everybody remembers it from the movie. And when you're down in the Magic Kingdom, if you're going to the Mickey's Philharmonic, they're the big brooms to throw the water on Donald Duck, so it's kind of cool seeing that. But there's Herbie the Love Bug down there. Little Herbie. I grew up to this, so it's actually a show that I watched as a kid, and everyone wanted to watch it. He had that actual bug used in the parades. And we'll get down there. They got a sign posted. You got the white wall tires, and there's the back of Herbie over there. That's Herbie the Love Bug. I always remember him as Herbie, but I guess everyone looks at him differently. So if you guys aren't familiar, you might see some of these newer beetle bugs painted up like this. This is where it's actually from, the movie The Love Bug with Herbie. And this is the one they actually used in the parades. And they got a little sign right there next to it that's going to tell you all about it. So when you guys come on down and read it, here we go. And that's the actual one they used in the Magic Kingdom, and they used that for years now. There's the front, just like he's up on the lift. They got the tools all the way around. It's a cool section, but I'm more of the Fantasia section myself. We're going to make our way back now. So this, obviously, if you're coming in and you're staying, and they say you're staying in the Love Bug section, here's where you're headed. Right out the back, straight on back. If you're staying in the Toy Story section, you're going to come out, take a left, head all the way down. But right now, we're going to make our way back up towards Donald and Daisy there. It's not really a long walk, it's a fun walk. I've walked this resort many a times. It never gets old. I like getting down here. We recently shot this, and it was just a good time to come down and shoot it again, so I decided to come on over and do it again. And we will be making our way around the other resorts. And now we're back up near the Fantasia hats there. We're past the brooms. There's a little bit more of them left up here, but we're pretty much past the big section. And we're making our way around to the pool one more time. So we came down the left side, we're going back up on the right side. And it's funny because we're actually on the left, but we're spun around 180 degrees. And here's the ending of the Fantasia with the big brooms with the buckets of water. We'll get another look at that. And we're going to make our way down past the pool. Now, I think when you're actually looking at the pool and you're coming down, the other side that we just came down, that's the better side for taking pictures and stuff. I find that this side just doesn't have the right lighting over here, and it just doesn't look the same. Now, if it's totally empty, and I've been here before, I think we have a couple of videos posted of this pool when it's empty. It's kind of cool because you can look all the way in there. It's a nice angle, but on the other side, it's better when there's people in the pool coming down. You just get better pictures all around. I'm sorry about that. I thought I almost stepped on a snake there for a second. But we're going to keep making our way down. And we're down at the last section we're going to be coming to today. And this section here is going to take us around to the actual, it's the Mighty Ducks pool in the back, but this is the 101 Dalmatians section.
Hello.
You're going to have the big fire hydrants on the end. Now the fire hydrants here are what you're going to walk up. It's the steps that's going to take you up to the next floor. So that's what this one's themed around. And it's different all the way through. Over in the Toy Story section, they had the big buckets where the soldiers room and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool. And right now we're making our way down. I'll give you a little pan back at the actual main building and pool section there. Gives you an idea how far back you're sitting. And then you got the big books right there, which once again, that's another set of staircases. So whatever is big and huge in this resort is what you're going to be going up in staircases. And they're on every section. Now way down in the end there, you can see the big Dalmatian. That's marking the center of the building down there. So we're going to make our way down, and you've got the dog bones all the way down the street. So when you're walking, you're going to look down, you know where you are just by the street. If you see the bones, you're in the 101 Dalmatian section. And these are all little, pretty much little handmade, what they would call like little cells, I guess, from the movie. But it's actually just railings to look like the actual cells, and it's kind of cool. So you got the dogs running, and this is the big marker for the middle. So you're down here, you've got these monster Dalmatian like big monuments here right in front, the statues right in front of the staircase in the middle there. So you're gonna walk right in there. But we're gonna continue on down. You got a photo op up here, which is this little TV screen. And if you can see in the distance, we're making our way down there. That's the last pool in here. So this is the Mighty Ducks pool, which is kind of interesting because it's not really with the 101 Dalmatians, but it's the Mighty Ducks. Now, I would think that in the future, if we were going to think about redoing something up here, I would think that they might want to take this out and get something more modern down here, because that's an old franchise right there, boy. Toy Story, it's huge, that franchise. I don't see that going away for a long time. You got the Fantasia, that's going to be there for years to come. But the Mighty Ducks, I think that was a dated thing. I think that's time to replace this whole section with something new, a newer type movie. And I don't think it would be hard to retheme it. Tear the railings down, tear everything around the pool down, and just put new decor up. But this is the actual pool section, and you look around, it's set up like a big hockey ring there. You got your big mask over there. You've got the restrooms on the outside. Let me get a little peek over top here. See if I can get around. And there's the pool. So it's a smaller pool. I'll go around the side so you guys can see it better. but it's a smaller pool. And I actually have this posted. If you guys go Mighty Ducks Pool Country Bear Tours, or if you actually just go into our website now, because we got the website posted, and do bear with us on the website. I just launched it, so now I'm working with a new hosting company, and I got to get a couple of bugs out of it, so positioning of things are a little bit off. But here's the actual pool, and if you guys are looking for this, you're going to go into the pool section. Go into the web page. Just type up right on the front, as soon as you get to the countrybeartours.com, right on the front you're going to see a little icon there for swimming pools. Click on it. I believe it's right in there. If not, go into the resorts and then click on the resort, the All-Star Movies, and it'll be right in there. So everything's really easy to use now on our new website that we just got loaded. But here's a really good look at the pool. So you got a rectangular pool, nothing special. You've got Goofy in the goalie over there, which is kind of cool. The statues I live for. These statues are actually really cool. Even if a pool ain't so cool, the statues are awesome inside the pool. Like on the All-Star Sports, they've got the Goofy on the pitcher's mound, or he's got the cannon in the middle with the water spraying out of it. So kind of cool seeing that. And right there you got Goofy in the goalie over there. And if I get anything wrong, guys, if you guys catch something that's not accurate, just put it in the comments down below. You're seeing so much as you're walking around trying to narrate this and stuff that your brain is working so fast, so sometimes you say stuff that you get at the wrong resort here, but I believe I'm pretty accurate on the stuff there. And there's another look at Goofy the pool, so just a big rectangular pool. And this is the Mighty Ducks pool. And we're gonna make our way around. And if you guys already haven't, right now is a great time to subscribe to our channel and like the video, guys. We're trying to reach our 3,000 mark. We got a lot of people helping us out, and I hope it continues. We're trying to grow the channel so we could spend more time down here, make a lot better videos and get them out. I just relaunched the website, so as much help as we can get to get them numbers up is really appreciative, guys. We like the thumbs up, we like the subscriptions. And here's the scoreboard right over here. So they got a big old scoreboard lit up, and it actually tells you the time, which is nice. A lot of times when I'm filming, I'm walking around, and I've got to get back home occasionally to pick up the kids from school. So it's nice to see what time it is as I'm walking around, so I don't wind up being too late or something. But now we're done with the pool. We're actually going to make our way back to the main lobby. All right, we're all the way out past the 101 Dalmatians section, heading back to the main lobby, and that's one last look at the pool. Actually, as we're heading in, that's back where we just came from, 101 Dalmatians, Mighty Duck Pool. Back there, you've got the Herbie the Love Bug section. Over here, you got the Toy Story section. And we're gonna go right underneath that big old star right there. We're gonna take a left, head into the building, and we're gonna go right straight out the other side because that's where the bus section is. And we're gonna head on out of here today, and we're gonna try to go get some more video shot for you. But this has been the tour of the All-Star Movies Resort, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And like I said, we do appreciate the subscriptions. We do like the thumbs up, guys. Help us out any way you can there. Check out our website. We're at thecountrybeartours.com. And just bear with us on the website. I'm gonna get all the kinks out of it, but it's up, it's running. And I hope you guys will see us on the next one.